Tell the truth, I'm not really sure this time. I haven't.
You can't sit on the fence this time, BSL. It's too high up there.
I haven't seen eSports-Eu play a single match yet. I did see X6tence from Spain play the Russian team. They were thoroughly unimpressive, so I'm going to go with the Frenchies here. After all, they qualified here from a country that had the 2007 World Cyber Games champion emulate, and they must be good.
Yes. You came from the country that Executor played in, so you must be good too. Oh, wait, no. Oh! I'll just turn that knife a little bit more. Here we go. X6tence starting on the pistol round here. As they are on the terrorist side. Furby has the bomb. Flippin is taking some damage as well as emulate? No. X6tence will make their way from the white hallways and up towards the boxes where, in fact, one of those players is waiting for them. And here we go. X6tence make their way in towards that inside sight. They have the bomb with Furby, as you can see. It is going down. Nades raining off. Ribeira's been dropped. Dave is going down as well. They did get one back, but Drizza gets himself another. Sioko comes in with one before being dropped by Cosmo. It leaves just Flippin, who's going to have to go Flippin huge if they want to take this one. Cosmo, Drizza, and Diadel. Here's Flippin, and he is in trouble as that bomb is being defused, and he is doing nothing about it. He's going to get chased out.
And he doesn't have any more bullets left in his clip. Cosmo takes him out, and that was a big round by Cosmo there. 3 huge frags, and the French team is off to a great start here in this all-important match that will determine who is the second team to progress from Group G. As we saw earlier, Russia beat both of these teams.
Most certainly they did. And, well, for France, they find themselves now needing to close this one out. As Spock would say, it would be highly logical if they didn't. And now it's going to be Revs to make his way around the corner. Flippin gets himself in on the action. Revs and Drizzler both down. And, well, this is highly illogical as Dave and Flippin have got themselves 2 frags. Looking to make this as expensive as they can for the French. Loden comes up with 2 big, famous frags. Furby gets one back onto Loden, though.
2-on-2 situation here. Diadel is hiding underneath a bomb train, it looks like. And Furby here picked up the C4, making his way down towards the CT spawn area. Bomb site 1. Cosmo picks up a frag on Ribera, and that leaves Furby all alone there.
Dropped by Diadel, and the round goes to the French. And, well, made to pay, though, some sloppy play from the French, but they get it.
They get that point on the board, and yes, as you pointed out, it was a very expensive round there for eSports-Eu, and they might actually have to pay the price for that later on if Spain can get back in this match in presumably the 4th round here, as they're rushing in her now with Glocks to get eaten up here by Loden,
who gets picked off before Flippin drops to his death. That leaves just Furby 1-on-4.
And I really feel bad here cutting in and dissing Flippin again, but he had a terrible match against Russia, and he follows it up now by cratering in the 3rd round. I can't help but add insult to injury, Stuart.
How he insulted? Come on. Tell me what you think of Flippin.
He's had a very bad event so far. Let's just hope that he can stand out now and
BSL, by the end of this event, I'm going to make you so politically incorrect that you're actually going to say what you think.
You can try.
Here we go. We have ourselves X6tence now on a bye round after dropping the opening 3. This oh so crucial now, this 4th round, as Drizza will line up. We've got Ribera and Friend making their way toward the entrance to that first site where the AWP was looking, isn't anymore. Famises are on there from Drizza, though. Sioko is on the top of the ladder, and now Furby looking to make his assault as Ludum watches the inside sight. We don't control this future, so you're aware. And here we go. Flippin, looking to make amends, looking to make BSL his friend. Charges on up, drops down, hasn't found Loden just yet. It's got a long way. For Loden comes up with a frag on the Dave. Flippin shows BSL how it's done, and Loden's down and out. It's 4-on-4. Nate comes flying back, and Flippin is going to get himself the frag on the Revs there. Oh yeah, And now that leaves Cosmo and Drizzer left with Diadel for company. Drizzer quickly coming across to that front of the first train, looking to stop the bomb going down. Oh, what a shot! Oh, what a shot! Double frag coming in. It leaves Flippin needing to go even bigger than he was previously, as the French have turned this game on its head. And here comes Flippin.
What do you know? He came up big in this round, and he also took down the health of Drizzer there for Furby to finish him off. He's now left against Cosmo and Diadel, and the bomb is a bomb dead there? I think that he lost the bomb into the bomb train, so that it can't be planted. And that's a bug in this game that happens from time to time. Didn't make any difference though, as the French team could take out the last remaining Spanish player, and the score now is 4-0 for France.
Looking good for the French side. Important round there, and Flippin did all he could to bring the Spanish through, but you know what, just those negative vibes from BSL, they worked against him, and now he's taking a lot of damage as well.
Flippin with 5 HP. Oh! He was flipping there by Diadel, and he's down and out, as is the rest of his team in a matter of moments here, as it would happen. Sioker, is that how you say his name? Sioker.
Sioker is what I'm going for.
Yeah. Well, he fired back with one frag of his own, but couldn't prevent the score being pushed to 5-0 for France. And much like the previous match that we just saw Spain play against Russia, the score is running away quickly early on.
Bye round Spain, they need this one. And as the nade flies up from Loden, he will make his way slowly up toward the Whitehall entrance. As the nade comes back his way.
Ouch.
That was right on the noggin. As Loden will now hold back. Certainly heard someone in there, but doesn't look like he's going to get the payoff for his movements. As now in come the nades onto this top site. It's going to be Diadel open up the fragging before dropping down to Furby. 4 on 4. Bomb is with Furby. You've just got that frag. Now it's going to be Ribera getting himself one onto Drizzer that really he should never have got, at least not with still coming out of that with 100 health. Revs gets Furby, who's the bomb carrier. We're at a 3 on 3. Cosmo's got eyes on someone. Luden's got in on the action. That was Flippin, who's fighting those negative vibes from BSL, remember. Sioka and Ribera make their way across. And they are 2 versus 3. And that makes it 1 on 3 as Loden gets another frag. That leaves just Sioka. Remember, Loden pushing in from the other side. And Sioka, last man standing, 1 on 3. But already sighted, and just takes the nade there as well, and is down and out of his misery. It's 6-0.
Yeah, and I actually thought that Spain would have that round, Stuart. They made their way into the outer bomb site by the way of some nicely placed flash grenades and smokes also. Unfortunately, it looked like they had sort of spent all of their nades to get out there, and once they got out, they were just annihilated by the French team here. They maybe should have saved a couple more nades to use later on. Drizzer is actually flashing himself right now, backing up a couple of steps as Diadel takes... Guess who? Flippin' down!
I can't believe how much you hate Flippin'. Diadel does get himself a second one into Dave, as Ribera, Furby and Sioka are all low on health. Sioka's going to go the way of Flippin'. Ribera comes back with 1, but Furby's down and out, and Drizzer finishes off the job. Vive la France!
Yeah, and their general manager is cheering them on here. His name is Opie, standing behind the team, screaming at the French players to keep this up. Remember, the winner of this match will progress into the quarterfinals of tomorrow, where they will face... Hang on just a second, we will find that out for you in just a moment. That looks to be MTW.
Not going to be the easy one. You can bet on the matches that have already been decided at xlbet.com. Revs gets himself 1. Dave goes down and gets Revs out. Sioka comes across, picked off by Drizzer. Diadel will exchange frags with Dave, and we go tit for tat with 3 frags each. And now Loden's gone... and now Cosmo's gone down to the hands of Furby, flipping in on the action, dropping Diadel, and now it's Loden or bust for the French. Has already been picked off by Sioka, and the Spanish side are on the board.
With the audience here in Cologne cheering them on. Looks like there are more Spanish fans here than there are French fans, but at least the French have a lot more points there. 7-1 the score right now here at World Cyber Games 2008.
Here we go. Furby has the bomb as always, and he and his compadres make their way inside the white hallways, where they are about to be met by Revs, who's got his iron in, but Loden's never too far away as well. Here he is. Here's Loden. Here's a frag. Oh, Silka comes back with one.
And they committed to that inner side again. Furby with the bomb on his back. Silka takes down another one.
That was the only two they had over there.
Flippin is still alive. What are the odds of that? You can check that out at xlbet.com. And as Drizzer makes his way into the bomb site, Flippin and Sioker is dropped. Furby's left alive against... No, he's not. That'll be another round, won't it? Dave with 1 health point as Diadel craters. I can't believe this. It's all over. 8-1 for eSports-Eu.
That was a fantastic crater. We've seen two in this match.
I think several of these players are a little bit too stressed out. In those situations, you need to be a little bit more like Stone Cold Steve Austin and relax and make your way down that ladder without, you know, slip of a button can decide around here, and that's what happened.
Well, I like that analogy, as we now have to pull off an 8-1 scoreline for the double HG coming in. Drizzer picks up one, Loader gets himself another, and that was a save round for X6, but it was easily dispatched of. And eSports-Eu after 10 rounds are 9 rounds to 1 up.
Loden, the lead fragger here with 15 the score, Sioker with 6, and Furby with 5, as has actually Flippin there. He's proving me wrong here, Stuart. And overall score 9-1 in favor of the French team, eSports-Eu.
Here we go. Dave, a bye round here for X6tence. A round thus that they must win. As
I'm kind of disappointed. We have yet to see some really good terrorist rounds here today on the train. All the teams we have seen play train thus far has been pretty weak, if you ask me. We have loads of big CT scores dominating the matches, and right now the French are up 4-3 in terms of manpower here as Flippin plants the bomb on the inner bomb site.
Yes, bomb down. Furby, Flippin and Ribera have to defend it. And with 3 men up, they may be able to do it, but with Revs coming in, quickly brings that number down to 2. Ribera looks to get involved. In fact, he's going to have to get involved, and he's not going to be able to do it. And that's going to be 10-1. And the French side find their voices once again. Their numbers have grown as Warcraft star Todd has joined the audience and cheering on his mon amis, as we are now at 10-1.
I don't really know what Spain can do here to get back into this game. I really think they just have to rely on the fact that they have a great CT half, if that's the case, because their terrorist play is really lacking punch here.
Nades rounding through. Flippin's already taken a little bit of damage. As here come the nades back from Revs. As they know they're around that corner, Drizzer gets himself one onto Furby before going down. Here's Revs, finds one. He and Cosmo combine to get 3 frags between them, and it leaves just Dave. Dave versus Revs gets that frag before Cosmo's orb comes in with the winning frag, and that makes it now 11 rounds to 1. BSL. What can you do if you're on that side? Because this is not just, you mentioned, no one's really offering much up on T. And that's often the case here on train. But, what separates a good team from a bad team is on a bias map, or what separates a good team from a champion is that on a bias map, they're picking up those rounds that they need to give themselves a second half a chance.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Stuart. I think what we're lacking here on the T side of train is some coherent team play from Spain here. there's not a lot of coverage in between the players. They don't scan off areas for each other. They don't flash for each other. They don't push together towards a certain part of the map. It just seems sort of random as they run down the lower ramp on the inner bomb side, plants the bomb, and scatters all over the place. Fingers crossed they're going to be able to take down a player each and win the round. It's not happening. And Flippin is left alive with a Glock and gets taken down by Loden, who pushes his individual score to 17 and the overall score 12-1.
12-1. Remember, eSports-Eu, if they get one out of the next 2 rounds, could then convert the pistol round into glory here, as and that would be big for them because they would advance. The winner will take this. Will take the second place in the group behind the Russians. Both were defeated by that side, and well, that.
It's another thing, though. The Russian, although they have skilled players, that's very much a mixed team of players from different teams. It's not a coherent team. It's a mixture of different players, and that should really be able for a team like eSports-Eu or X6tence to overcome. Unfortunately, they have not that skill set that they need to take down the AKs of the Russian players.
But suddenly, the French are collapsing. They are surrendering. Who would have thought that? As in we go, 5 frags in total in that round. Dave got himself 2 or 3 with the AWP. A fantastic performance. And, well, suddenly, the Spanish side get one on the board.
To his credit, though, Flippin took down 2 players that round. He rushed along.
He's top fragger. I mean, I don't know what you got against him. Top fragger on a losing team.
Yeah, they only have 2 rounds, so they need to get this last T round to stand a fighting chance here in the second half.
Flippin opens up the fragging. Revs gets himself 1, 2. Ribera comes back as we're at a 3 versus 3. Flippin still standing tall and proud as he gets dropped by on-rushing Diadel. That leaves Cosmo, Dresser, and Diadel up, looking for the already somewhat damaged Ribera and Dave. As Diadel comes in with the first, Ribera goes down. Dave last man standing, 1 versus 3. And Dave is going to go for this one with his AWP, collects the bomb, gets himself that first frag on the Diadel. Now looking for Cosmo, who finds him and gets the frag. Takes us to 13, a crucial round for eSports-Eu because they now know that after this quick interchange, 1 pistol round converted into 3 will win them the match and send them through.
Yeah, if Spain doesn't win this opening pistol round, they can just go back to the players' village and relax watching My Name is Earl on TV all night and all day tomorrow because they're going to be out of the tournament and they need to pick up this pistol round in order to keep it going.
They most certainly do. This pistol round has it all to go for. As the game is afoot right now for X6tence. They must win this round. Their entire WCG rests on these next 93 seconds. Dropping down the ladder, Cosmo will flurry on inside for the French. Takes a bit of damage. Ribera's gone taking some damage as well. Quickly darting through the intersection. There's Loden opening up. Furby and Flippin find themselves 2 frags. Suddenly the bomb needs to think twice. Cosmo and Diadel both low on HP. Ribera suddenly going to jump up. Oh, will someone shoot the man on the bomb train, please? Revs gets himself the frag onto Ribera. He's the last man standing. But the French, they do not deserve to win this round. That was an absolute schoolboy, and the Spanish side have punished them.
Yeah, you are absolutely right there. No coverage for the bomb planner, and it's so important on a map like Train, where there are infinite possibilities for hiding underneath those trains and different obstacles out there on the yard. But no coverage, and the bomber was taken down and led to their demise in that round, unfortunately.
Now we are back underway here as Loden carries the bomb. The French, if they can pick up this round, they can suddenly turn the tide back in. And being 13-3 up, and some of those CT performances were really worthy of that as well, really worthy of the wow factor that they bring to this game, as Loden will make his way inside. There are 4 men inside for them. They're up against the weapons of the Spanish, though.
Except Flippin, who's actually saving there on top ramp. It looks like the save round is going to engulf on the top ramp. Here they come, all 5 players equipped with Glocks. Diadel craters in what is the 3rd cratering in this map. And Ribera Sioker picks up the rest of the frags and the round.
Crazy stuff there. They look like they pushed the right area because Flippin did not have a weapon. However, a good recovery from his teammates helped him out and made him go through. But interesting that you see Flippin again going completely against the grain of his teammates. One guy saving with 4 buying.
I expect Flippin to be able to pick up an AWP here soon. He had some success with it during the first half, and that's probably why he's been saving so far. As you can see right now, he's still with an HE grenade, a knife, and an M4. So belay my last. I don't know why he was saving, sir.
Here we go. Cosmo opens up the fragging. Furby comes back with 1. We're 4 on 4 here as Dave and up goes Revs. Cosmo will claim that one onto Furby before Sioker and Flippin push out, find the frags. That leaves just Cosmo, and he's gone. And that is a round to the Spanish side, who now find themselves perhaps with renewed optimism. But this first buy round is oh so crucial.
13-5 the overall score here as Drizzer get ready to take on the counter-terrorist team here. Looks like he's pushing his way into the alley area as Diadel heads to the inner bomb site quite fast. Flipping defense, throwing nades all over the place, trying to hold those hold off those players and allow his teammates some time to rotate over to the bomb site in question.
Here we go, frag coming in from Sioker. This next one, crucial. Revs gets it. That puts the French up a frag here. Sioker and Dave both down. Furby may as well be dead with the amount of health he's got left, as Flippin and Ribera have to fly the flag as Revs gets himself the bomb. And now it is going to be Cosmo in on Ribera, and we're homing in on French Glory here as they make their way across. There's just Furby, it just stands in their way. Now Flippin 1 on 4 to undo everything bad that PSL has said about him. Now would be a great time to start fragging, but Rev stops him, and the French get the round. It is 14-5.
And the crowd is absolutely flipping out over here.
Oh, do you see what he did there?
Rejoicing.
Did you see what he did there? I like it.
Cosmo is buying beneath the halo of the street lamp in the T-spawn there, making his way towards the inner site. Once again here, 14-5 the score.
And now, depending on the finances, we haven't seen the CTs yet, but they have bought Famises because they know that they cannot afford to lose anything here. If they saved here and lost a round, it will be 10 match points to the French. And the way the French are going right now, you'd back them. But they bought some Famises, and they will look to, well, hold off whatever they can. They know that they've gambled and they must win this round.
3 Deagles, 1 M4, and 1 FAMAS for the Spanish team right now. Is it going to be enough?
No, because here comes... Sioker! He's got himself 2. Diadel comes in. Dave's Famas does the job. It really could be enough. Cosmo and Diadel now find themselves the last resistance here. Cosmo gets himself 1 as Flippin is out for the count. It's 3 on 2. Cosmo looks like he's got himself in a good position to defend that site as, well, he's right in the middle of the site, but he knows where the trigger is. Finds Furby. This to win the round and put us up to match point. You better believe he's going to do it. That is huge from Cosmo.
Absolutely phenomenal AK shooting there. Gets 3 headshots within 3 seconds, and the score is now 15-5.
10 match points. How many of them are they going to need?
My guess is they're going to take the first one.
Oh, a bold guess.
A bold guess.
Aided by the fact that there are only Deagles on their opponent's side, as the French will look to win this one. I wonder whether they will play out the remaining 9 rounds.
Absolutely terrible tournament here for X6tence from Spain. Not able to put it down in any of the other 2 good teams in their group. Drizzer takes down Furby early on. That could be the last we see of Furby in this tournament.
Could be the last we see of X6tence. Flippin and Ribera have taken a lot of damage. Ribera says adios. Flippin now and Dave are the last 2 standing in their way. Dave is down and out, and now it's just flipping 1 on 4 as Cosmo goes looking. Diadel as well on the chase, as we would love to be in ice of flipping here, but we can't, as he now bomb is planted. Nades come flying over as flipping is going to run the gauntlet, and the French drop them and they rejoice. The French have taken the win. The Spanish are down and the Spanish are out. Russia take first place, Spain take third place. But what has been decided here is that France have taken first place. The French second place. The French don't actually want to play on. We have gone to an overview shot because this game is over. So we're going to take this. Oh, we're going to actually follow the rest of it. Great. Final 9 rounds here, PSL. Why don't you do them all on your own?
Absolutely 0 point in keeping this match alive. The group is decided. French team, eSports-EU, shouldn't that be eSports France, by the way, are progressing and have the privilege of playing perhaps the best team in the world right now, MTW from Denmark. In a twist of fate, MTW find themselves meeting the French team once again.
So we thank you very much here on Quad B for being with us all day.